The New York drill scene is one of the most intense and volatile movements in the rap industry, with many of its stars either deceased or behind bars. One artist who has navigated through this chaos is Blockwork. From battling snitching allegations to being ousted from his own block and surviving one of the most dangerous rap beefs in the city, Blockwork's journey has been nothing short of turbulent. Blockwork's rap career began unexpectedly. He grew up in Harlem, deeply involved in the streets, and never considered becoming a rapper. However, after being incarcerated, everything changed. While Blockwork was behind bars, another Harlem-based affiliate named E.Baby began making waves in the drill scene with tracks like Ready for War. At just 15 years old, E.'s rise inspired Blockwork to try his hand at rapping. Upon his release, Blockwork hit the studio almost immediately, recording music that would help define his path. As Bronx drill began to take over, artists like RICO, representing the OGZ, became prominent figures. The Bronx and Harlem drill movements were intertwined through collaborations and affiliations. Blockwork joined forces with RICO and E.Baby, creating tracks that resonated with fans. Their collaboration, D&D, not only showcased Blockwork's potential, but also solidified the OGZ alliance as a force to be reckoned within the drill scene. Unfortunately, tensions within the scene escalated, leading to internal conflicts and deadly beefs. A pivotal moment occurred when E.Baby attended a party hosted by a group called Structure, unaware that YG affiliates would be present. This encounter created friction between the DOA and OGZ crews, with K-Flock, the leading figure of DOA, accusing E.Dot of fraternizing with the enemy. K-Flock's threats marked the beginning of a division between the OGZ and DOA, forcing the OGZ to align with the OY movement. As tensions mounted, the drill scene descended into violence. Allegations surfaced about K-Flock's involvement in the killing of Waka, a member of the OY crew, further exacerbating the rivalry. Around the same time, Blockwork was making strides in his music career, but his street affiliations came back to haunt him. A shootout involving Blockwork and Sugar Hill Keem, another OY rapper, led to their arrest. While Blockwork quickly posted bail, rumors spread that he had cooperated with the police. This accusation, though unsubstantiated, caused a rift between Blockwork and his crew. As Blockwork faced isolation, his former allies turned against him. E.Baby, Keem, and RICO began dissing him on tracks, solidifying his status as an outsider in the OYGZ movement. Blockwork retaliated with his own diss tracks, airing grievances and addressing the betrayals he experienced. Despite the falling out, Blockwork remained resilient, continuing to release music and address the rumors that plagued him. The drill scene's violence claimed several lives, including Naughty Osama, a young OY rapper whose death became a flashpoint in the beef with 41, a Brooklyn drill crew. The release of Naughty Bop, a disrespectful track mocking Naughty's death, highlighted the dark and unforgiving nature of the scene. Blockwork, despite his issues with Naughty before his passing, paid tribute to him in tracks like Naughty Gang, reflecting the complicated relationships within the drill community. Blockwork also suffered personal losses when E.Baby tragically took his own life. The two had been feuding but were reportedly reconciling before E.'s death. Blockwork attended E.'s funeral, which sparked further threats from RICO, demonstrating how deep the animosities ran. Today, Blockwork's journey represents the highs and lows of the New York drill scene. From collaborating with some of the city's biggest names to navigating betrayal, loss, and violence, his story is a testament to the harsh realities of drill culture. As the scene continues to evolve, Blockwork's resilience and dedication to his craft ensure that his voice remains a significant part of the narrative, even amidst the chaos.
Went to the funeral, they said Blockwork is off the block. You know what I said? Word to my day, come down this block.
Who funeral, Ida?
When we was at the funeral, you know what's going on. They said Blockwork is off the block. I said, word to my day, come up the block, we clap at him in front of this shit. They say, y'all not doing this, and eat our shit.
Blockwork has always made it clear that he still holds love for his former OY crew, even amid all the drama. On the track Dying to Live Part 2, he He poured out his emotions, rapping, "Where did you go? You was just on my side. We was just laughing and joking on live. It hurt my heart when you died. And talk on E with the dot, I'ma smoke you, and you know I ain't want you to leave. Now I'm with my heart on my sleeve." Blockwork also addressed his critics on the same track, rapping, "Talk on naughty, I'm bro, I'm a blast. They like, block, why you jack him? He called you a rat. Expletive, I taught that. Expletive, how to rap. Expletive, a track, it's deeper than that. I believed when nobody did. Ask E, I'm one of the realest." I told him that he would be winning. It was clear that losing his old friends and dealing with all the drama weighed heavily on Blockwork. He expressed his pain further, saying, "Forget the beef, I just want to be loved. How you a gangster? You never did nothing. On my block, it's just me and my gun. Too much pain, I think I need a hug." The tension escalated when Shy K, who had previously threatened to shoot Blockwork at E.Baby's funeral, flipped on the OY crew and began dissing their deceased members. It's unclear what caused the fallout between the OY and OG crews, who had once been allies. However, both sides started taking shots at each other, and Shy K even mocked Naughty Osama with the controversial Naughty Bop track. Despite years of being mocked in diss tracks, particularly over the Sugar Hill Keem situation, Blockwork has continued to show love to his fallen OY comrades. He's also been vocal about wanting to squash the beef and move forward. On Instagram, he admitted to making mistakes and apologized to his former crew, urging them to mend broken relationships. He made it clear that he doesn't care about clout and wants to focus on repairing his connections. Blockwork also addressed rumors about his affiliations with OY's rivals, specifically after 41 dissed Naughty. Some accused Blockwork of siding with 41, but he denied it outright, saying he was never cool with their actions. In 2024, Blockwork took a major step by reconciling with his OY homie Dilo. In an interview with No Jumper, Blockwork emphasized that ending the beef is better for everyone involved. While it's unlikely that all of OY will embrace him again, this reconciliation is a step toward healing the fractures in their circle.
I feel like every little borough, there's a rapper out there that has potential. It's just how far they want to push themselves, you feel me? I think people got to stop thinking like beef-wise and more trying to collaborate, you feel me? Because it's better 2 over 1, you feel me? So if people just start like using their resources instead of stop trying to battle against other people, it'll be better for us as a whole, because at the end of the day, when you see something go up on the internet about everything, it's New York as a whole. We all get looked at.
Duddy L is advocating for peace, sharing on IG that staying out of the streets and living without fear of ops or the feds is a win in itself. Blockwork echoed a similar sentiment, showing respect to K-Flock in an interview, calling him solid despite their past beef. Both are pushing for a shift away from the violence that's plagued their circles.
We was all good. Like, it'd be cool situations where he telling me like he talking to people from my neighborhood while I'm in there. And we were just cool to a certain point where it wasn't no static, because at this point, we the only 2 niggas in the jails that got the same ops.
Blockwork and K-Flock were both locked up together before Blockwork even started making music, but now K-Flock could be facing life in prison. K-Flock was initially arrested for the murder of Waka, and many believed he had a chance to beat the case. However, while fighting the murder charge, K-Flock's crew was hit with a RICO case. 8 members of the Sev Side and Third Side gangs, including Flock, were arrested on charges including murder, racketeering, and gang-related crimes. Prosecutors alleged that between 2019 and 2022, these gangs terrorized Bronx neighborhoods, engaging in shootouts with rivals and harming innocent bystanders. The indictment lists at least 7 shootings in addition to the murder charge against K-Flock. If convicted, he could face mandatory life imprisonment or even the death penalty. Despite the gravity of the charges, some of Flock's associates, like Sticky, are showing loyalty. Sticky, also arrested in the RICO case, made it clear he wouldn't snitch, posting photos with K-Flock and writing, "30 years is a long time, but I guess I'll see you in 30 years. K-Flock has been locked up for years and is now on his 4th set of lawyers. His trial is set to begin in 2025. Meanwhile, Blockwork is focused on his music. Although snitching rumors hurt his career, and he no longer pulls the same numbers he once did, Blockwork is still grinding. In March 2024, he released a tribute to E.Baby, which almost hit 1 million views. Blockwork's resilience has kept him afloat in a drill scene where many peers have either died or been imprisoned. While his success isn't what it used to be, he's pushing to elevate his career. If more of his old OY crew reconciles with him, they could ignite a fresh wave in Harlem drill, one without the deadly beef that's plagued their past.